Hello and welcome to day one of Vlogmas. I cannot believe it. It is the 1st of December and this year has just flown by so quickly, and I say that every single year, but this year seems faster than ever. Right, I am going to give you a quick weather report, and that's more for me than it is for you, because it just helps me settle in and feel nice and calm. So today's weather report is, it's very grey, it's rainy, it's blustery, it's quite mild actually, and I can see raindrops like dripping off the trees and the leaves, and it's a perfect 1st of December day, I would say. I have a lovely cup of coffee, a lovely decaf coffee in my Susie Watson Christmas mug. And I'm sitting, not that comfortably, there we go, that's a bit better, in my little cosy nest. And beside me down here is little boo-boos. Hello, my darling. This is Mabel, our 10-year-old whippet. And she's a very sleepy girl, and she's very adorable, aren't you? She loves her comfort. So you'll probably see quite a lot of Mabel through Vlogmas. So to introduce myself, my name is Jules and I live in West Sussex in England with little Mabel, my shadow. And we call her Boo Boo and Boo, she has all sorts of names. And also my husband, Petey, or Pete, he has 2 names too. I have 2 grown-up children who both live away from our home now. They're only about 20 minutes away, yeah, about 20 minutes, and they both live within the same town, so that's really lovely. What else? I'm semi-retired. I closed my So Sweet Violet business in January just gone. I had my business for I think about 15 years. For the last 4-ish, I employed my daughter Bryony, who is my eldest. So that was really lovely, but we decided we'd close January just gone. So my job now is just, this sounds so weird, but is content creation. That's just the weirdest thing to say in my mind, but that's what I do. I have a Patreon channel which I film for every week, and I'm back recording videos on YouTube as well. So tight, bless her. She has such a hard life, don't you, darling? Where was I going with that? Yes, so I have quite a nice relaxed life, and I feel so lucky that I don't have to work outside the home, partly because I have quite a lot of health issues that would make it very hard for me to do so. And yeah, we don't want to go into all that though, do we? Not yet anyway. So today is more of introducing myself, and I'm going to show you my advents. What else do I need to say? My Christmas tree is up but not decorated. I thought we'd do that together. I've spent some of this morning just having a bit of a tidy up. You know, after the weekend, I feel like Monday the house just needs resetting. So I've got laundry on, I'm waiting for my groceries to be delivered. Just did a tiny bit of cleaning and tidying up and things like that. Yeah, I think that's everything. Is it everything? I know I'm going to turn this off and think, oh, I didn't say that. I have a new gadget for my phone, and it's a gimbal, and it tracks my face. Well, it tracks my face now. I had some issues this morning. It kept turning itself off mid-sentence, and Sorry, I'm very distracted. This is what I'm looking at. Oh, I was going to spill my coffee. Yeah, so it tracks me. So that's quite fun. It's a bit of a learning curve. So we'll see how we go with that. I don't have to use it, but I thought it was quite fun. Oh, videos will be going straight up to my Patreon channel, so they will get my videos a day early and without ads, and then the next day I'll put them onto YouTube. So my lovely ladies on Patreon, you'll get this today, and my lovely friends on YouTube, you'll get this tomorrow. So that's how I'm doing it. I'm planning on recording every day, but we'll see how we go with that. I don't have any plans outside the home this week. I may possibly go and see my niece and my great nephew. But other than that, I need to decorate the Christmas tree and finish wallpapering what will be the nursery / playroom because I am going to be a granny very early spring, and I am so excited. And we've turned our old stock room from So Sweet Violet into a nursery playroom. So I've been wallpapering that. It's taken me a very long time, to be honest, because it breaks my body. Every time I do it, it breaks my body and I end up in bed, which is really annoying. But I thought if I do one strip a day, I think I have 3 strips to do. So if I do 1 strip a day, at least it'll be done this week, won't it? I do have some, this is an Advent project, definitely. I have another project here, which is not really an Advent project, but I guess it could be. I'm not even sure I'm going to do this one. I don't know. So for the first time ever, I have bought the Cozy Knitter Advent Sock Skein. Is that what it's called? 24 stripe skein. The 2025 Advent. I've never... Oh. This is my little nest. This is where I can get comfy. Well, most of the time. So it's the first time I have ever bought or used the Cozy Knitter Advent, and I wound them up, was that yesterday or Saturday? And the first one I wound up the wrong way, so I'm going to have to pull from the centre of this one, but this one is wound up the correct way. And I've already knitted the toes, and I just had a random mini, which goes quite well. You're not going to be able to see it, but it goes quite well with oh, that was weird, wasn't it? It goes quite well with one of the stripes. So I have 2 little toes. One's in there and one is there. So I hope to do a stripe on each sock every day through Advent. In this bag, sorry, I'm trying to think if I'm saying everything. I think I am. In this bag I've had this for quite a few years. It's a Pretty Fabrics and Trims Joyous Noel sampler. So I hope to get some of that done. It'll be a lovely thing to do. And I think I've mentioned everything. I'm confused because I've had some technical difficulties and I've recorded this a few times, but I think I've mentioned everything. And if not, there are plenty of days to mention all these things, aren't there? How is your Christmas list? Mine's not too bad. I have done all of my Christmas shopping, I think. I mean, I've thought this in the past, and then you get to a few days before Christmas and you realise you've forgotten a person, or you haven't completed their stocking, or there's something generally, isn't there? So I think I've completed my Christmas shopping, but nothing has been wrapped yet, so that needs to be done. But I'm hoping to make December just a really cozy, nurturing, relaxed, happy month. I have a couple of medical appointments which are not so fun. But other than that, I don't have a lot planned. I don't go out very much. But I do have my girls and my son coming at the weekend. Girlies are going to have a crafty day, and the boys are going to go and put the Christmas lights up outside. So that's something nice to look forward to. But to be honest, I like my days and my weeks as quiet as possible. That's just what I like. So anyway, I think we should go and have a look at my advents. Here are my advents for this year. I started off actually with just one. Treated myself to. I've done a swap for the last few years with my lovely friend Sharon, and I've ended up with another one, which is very exciting, and a chocolate one from PT. So let me walk you through them. So this one is from my lovely friend Sharon, who is the Knitting Project on YouTube and I believe Instagram. And this one, it says open day one, and it looks like something I have to assemble, so that's exciting. Ooh. So I have a little coloured bag for each day, and the red ones I can open when I want to. And I think Sharon said this one is for, yeah, Christmas Day. So it's for Christmas Day, but you can open it when you want. So very, very exciting. I may well open it before Christmas Day because I only film up to Christmas Eve, so you won't see it. So I will probably open it on Christmas Eve. I treated myself to this one. This is the only advent that I've actually purchased this year. And let me move this off. And it's the Missouri Star advent calendar, which I am so excited about. And this, I found out about this by the lovely Rachel of Stitch with Rachel. She had it last year and she's got it this year as well. So I'm very, very excited. I have a gorgeous Marks and Spencer's chocolate one from PT. And this one was a huge surprise. For the first year since Dandelion and Dogwood, that's my gorgeous Amy and her lovely sister Jen. This is the first year I thought I wasn't going to have it. We didn't swap, I didn't purchase, but I met Amy last week for, we had such a lovely day, just nattering and just having food and drink and a little bit of shopping. We just had such a lovely time. But anyway, she walked in with this and I couldn't believe it because I was feeling sad, as this was the first year that I knew I wouldn't get one, but I did. And look at the packaging. Oh, isn't that cool? Oh, that's number one. How handy is that? I have opened one because when she gave it to me, I just got too excited. And I said, I just need to open one. And she said, go for it. So isn't that lovely? And yeah, so shall we get opening? I'm very excited. I've also got two packages down here that have come in the mail, which I need to share with you. I haven't opened one and I have sneak peeked in the other one. So let's get opening. Okay, let's start. I don't know where to start, it's so exciting. Okay, we'll go for Sharon as I showed you Sharon's first. So I have this package. I think it's got a bit messed up in the post. What is this? Oh, look at that. Oh, sorry, I forgot I've got this gimbal. That is cool, isn't it? So it makes a house. And I think you add things every day. That's so exciting. I need to look at that. So I need number one. Merry Christmas, day one. Oh, yes, I remember. Sharon got the Homespun House Advent last year, and I remember saying to her, oh, I wish I'd have got that Advent, I wish I'd have got that Advent. And she said, oh, don't worry, I'll have lots left over. So I have last year's Homespun House Advent calendar. Oh, isn't that lovely? What shall I do with it? Mobile phone is not centered. Please adjust the position. Oh, honestly. There we go. Technology is very needy, isn't it? And I have the first piece for my little house. That is so exciting. Oh, thank you, Sharon. That's so lovely. Okay, let's go for dandelion and dogwood next. This is their From the Dahlia patch. The bag is gorgeous. Look at that. So lovely. It's very, very blustery out there. Has to be in here. Ooh, that's pretty. Platinum blonde. I wonder if this will be a fade. That's very, very pretty. So exciting. Oh, I've missed this. Okay, and let's put this on the floor and let's go in for Jenny's Countdown to Christmas box. Well, this is a big box. Okay, it's going to be tricky. Look at the packaging. So nice. Okay, let's see if I can find number 1. Where's the numbers? Where's the number? Am I being... Found it. That was a bit harder than I thought it was going to be. So this is the packaging. Quilty things inside, handle with love. Oh, what's this? Like a fabric panel. That's cute. What's this? Oh! So you can make this pattern, which is snow globes, with that piece of fabric. That is so cool. That is so clever. And there are different ways of laying it out on the back. That is so clever. I really like that. What a very interesting package. And last but not least is my chocolate advent calendar. Right, where is number 1? Number 1. I'm ready for a little bit of chocolate. Ooh, that looks nice. That looks like a blonde fudge bite. Yummy. So that's the Advents done. That was really fun. I'm going to make my little house now from Sharon, and I'll probably see you later. My food delivery has just arrived, so that will be me for the next half an hour or so. I've started my advent knitting. I think I'm going to have some issues with this ball though. Yeah. But oh, such a pretty green. I love the pink with the green as well. And I've already finished the first stripe on the first sock. I'm keeping it in this bag, which I love. It was made by Gorgeous Danny of Little Bobbins a long time ago, actually. Isn't that sweet? I've got my advent candle going and I'm watching the lovely Finnish knitting stories. Oh my goodness, what is your name? I can't believe I've forgotten your name, but she's adorable, such a sweet lady. So yeah, that's what I'm up to at the moment. I've had a very, very painful afternoon and ended up in bed on my heat pad, which was really frustrating, but I could feel it coming on quite shortly after filming. So that was very annoying. It's been happening to me most days lately. But yeah, can't do anything about it. I try everything and I've got a few appointments coming up, so hopefully one of them will shed some light. But that's my advent knitting. Very pretty.